Alright, let's rule linear and changing y, down 9, up 12. So I notice it's not exponential. I don't think it is. Negative 3/4, down 3, up 4. Down 9, up 12. It's looking linear. Okay, linear. A-Rock was constant. Let's go -5, -1. Okay, so the equation -3/4 x minus x1 so -3/4 times 23 plus 5 minus 1 23 plus 5 is 28 over 1. $84. There's many different ways you could do this one. Okay, this is exponential. Exponential. A is the y-intercept, x is 0. So B is y2 over y1. So pick any ordered pair and do the one before it. So that's times a half. 20 times a half. Okay, so B 5 over 2 divided by 10 over 1. See what that is. Keep, change, flip. So get 1/4. That's over 2. So all these were over 1. So we got 1/4 divided by 2. That's the same thing as 1/4 times 1/2. 1/4 over 2. No, that's times 1/4. That's not right. It'd be 1/8. You don't do that, no. Yeah, that makes sense. 1/2 times 1/2. Yeah, 1/2 times 1, 1/2 times 1. This is exponential. H of x equals 20. Times 1/2 to the x. 20 times 1/2 to the -3. If you do this without a calculator, that means, okay, so if you do this without a calculator, you got to flip it. 1/2, you got to flip it upside down and then take it to the third. 20 times 2 to the third. 20 times 8, 160. A video on the streaming platform starts with 8 views. So it's A. Every hour the views triple. So we triple it this time. For each hour that goes up, we triple it. We triple the Y. How'd I put 3 again? Exponential growth because the Y values triple as X values increase by 1. Is that the same question? I switched it a little bit. Way 1, follow the law, add. Now, a lot of people, if that way doesn't work for you, this is way 2. I think what I'm going to do is push that up. Push that up a little bit. Okay, way 2. This would be 1 over p to the 5th times p to the 8th over 1. This is a different way. P minus p is 0. So that'd be p to the 3rd over 1, which is just p to the 3rd. Okay, so this gets really dicey. X to the negative 2 times negative 2, be x to the 4th. Y to the negative 3 times negative 2. I like to put them in parentheses because, you know, you're like, hey, so I always like to put them in parentheses because it looks like a parentheses on a parentheses. Sorry, I'm trying to... And here, remember, those are to the first. Every variable number, non-zero, has a exponent of 1. Y to the 6 plus 2. Okay, way 1 is 4 to the first. 4 to the 1 times 2. X to the 5 times 2. Y to the negative 4 times 2. So we get 4 squared. X to the 10th. Y to the negative 8. Okay, 4 squared, 16. X to the 10th. Y to the negative 8 means it moves into the denominator to make it a positive power. Way 2, you could do See, that's a different way you could do it, is we're doing that base by itself twice. So it'd be 4 squared, x to the 10th, y to the negative 8. One over y to the 8. That's another way you could do it. Negative 1 times, it's not encased in parentheses. Anytime you see y to the 0, 1, it's gone. So now I got negative 1. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. This would be negative 81. I forgot about that times 2. This would be negative 162. That'd be negative 162. And now we got x to the y plus negative 2, which is x to the negative 1. And then we got y to the negative 2. So up here it means do negative 162 over 1 times x to the negative 1, which is 1 over x to the first. And then that's y to the negative 2. That's to make it positive, we got to put it in the denominator, and that leaves negative 162 up top, and this would be xy squared. Okay, fractions, this gets a little dicey, and so we need to distinguish between a numerator and a denominator. Alright, here I got 12x to the 4 times 2. Remember, the parentheses means multiply. The parentheses means multiply. That's the way I'm going to teach it this year and see if it helps. So x to the 2 times negative 3. So that way you know, hey, I'm multiplying when I power to a power. 3 goes into 12 4 times. Now I've got 4x to the 8. Okay, if you want an easier way to do this, is the easiest way is x to the negative 1. That moves up to make it positive. 1's down there. So now I just get 4 to the 8 plus x to the 8 plus 6. So I get 4x to the 14th, final answer.